Productivity isn't just about getting things done, it's about optimizing your life for success. Hello and welcome to Glow Up Like a Boss, where we combine beauty and brains to unlock your full potential. Today's topic is mastering your productivity, 5 habits to glow up your mind. Because yes, Glow Up Like a Boss is about glowing up all areas of our lives, and beauty is just one thing. You want to be the whole package. And mind is definitely a big part of the whole package. I personally think that people underestimate the power of intelligence and being smart. So how to be smarter and how to crush 2024. Number 1 is morning rituals. Morning rituals can set you up for the day. They can set up either positivity or negativity, and it's very, very crucial to start your day right. So how I start my day to make sure that I perform the best as possible, I always start with drinking water, because water actually wakes up the body compared to caffeine, which dries out the body and causes caffeine crash and all those nasty things. And so drinking water, making sure to take some time for prayer and meditation, because I noticed, especially since I've been living a really, really busy life, that staying grounded and managing stress is one of the key factors of staying focused and keep being productive. Because when your mind wanders on all those nasty and unnecessary things, then you won't be able to focus on the things that are actually important at the moment. And that's why meditation helps you to calm down your mind and helps you to stay grounded and just stay more positive and fill your mind with something better than just news and stressful responsive attitude. So for morning ritual, water, meditation, I like to read too, because it often makes me feel accomplished for the day. So I would say these 3, and as a bonus, plan your day, but you should do that the day before. I usually do it on a week before, so I only do just minor changes when it comes to my day and daily routine on the morning. So the number 2 will be drink your water. Well, morning rituals, and part of the morning rituals was drinking water, but drink your water throughout the day is so super important. And I only recently realized how important hydration is. I always knew it was very important for your day, but recently, since I started drinking like 3, 4, 5 liters of water, I noticed a huge difference in my mental performance. And especially if you boost your water with antioxidants, like infusing some fruit into your water or adding some electrolytes, it can help a lot. And every time I start feeling tired, I start drinking water and I feel so much better within 5 to 10 minutes. So I highly, highly recommend it. The third point is focus on your priorities, because, well, when it comes to to-do lists, you can start feeling overwhelmed very, very easily, and you have a million things on your little list, and then you don't know what to start with, and sometimes this can itself cause a lot of decision fatigue, and decision fatigue is real. So if you exhaust your brain with unnecessary things, you won't have enough energy for the things that are important. So there is a limited amount of willpower every day, and of course you can strengthen it, but that's a long and more tedious process. But when it comes to priorities, keep your list short or highlight 1 to 3 goals for every day and make sure that gets done. Like the most important things, make sure to get them done. And unless you get them done, don't do anything else. To me, the easiest is to wake up in the morning early, get my meditation, morning ritual, whatever, and instantly start working on those most important areas. I know that sometimes that is not possible, but fact is that your willpower is the strongest in the morning, so make sure that you use the maximum amount of willpower on the things that move the needle forward and the things that you actually want to achieve. And there can be so many, the shiny object syndrome, when you just seeing other people doing different things. But stay focused, set your priorities, and it will also reduce a lot of stress in your life, because we often stress about not focusing on our priorities. At least in my life I noticed this. So as long as you tackle the biggest mountains that will act as building blocks for the rest of your life, then you can feel satisfied. So I highly recommend keeping your priorities straight. And for example, when it comes to personal goals, you can set priorities for each month, what you want to focus on, because one of the problems is that when people want to change, they try to change many areas, like 5 to 10 areas of their lives, and of course that's not possible. So you need to keep yourself focused and focus on one thing per month. And after that, if you mastered it, you can build a new habit. Focus on the thing that's important and keep your priorities straight. I would also like to mention as the fourth point is taking mindful breaks, because sometimes we just sit too much and we can be stressed out by just focusing on the do things, the things that need to get done, and we are in the do mode. But it's very important to pay attention to your needs, and your health is your wealth. Therefore, make sure to stand up every once in a while, do a little exercise or just walk around, keep your blood circulation moving. That is another thing, that it is quite important to keep your blood circulation, because that also exercise itself also elevates your mental performance and therefore your willpower, and you will be better at focus too. And as a fifth point, I would like to mention goal setting and visualization. So I have to say, my dog is sleeping in the background, that's the weirdness. I used to be really, really bad at this, and I just let myself down at so many goals I set to myself in the past. But setting goals is still important. So one key ingredient is to set goals that actually fire you up, because if you set goals just to satisfy other people's wants and desires, not actually your desire, then it can cause a lot of disharmony in your life. And even though you try to force yourself to do things, you still won't do them because you don't feel passionate about them. So it's very, very important to be passionate about your goals. If you don't feel passionate about anything yet, make sure to try out a lot of things. And I know that it can be really difficult, because in the past I used to struggle with willpower, and sometimes I felt like I didn't have any willpower, and everything was whatever, like I didn't care what would happen, but that was caused by a lot of traumas. You will get some therapy session, which I highly recommend, and I could include this as a bonus tip, because therapy literally changes your life, and especially if you have a good therapist, your life will never be the same, and the more you work on those traumas, the better you will get at crushing every area of your life. Going back to goal setting and visualization, it is very, very, very important to set goals that inspire you and fire you up, but also to visualize them and to visualize how you will feel, how you will achieve them in your mind. And to me, it also works really well to have a vision board. So I put together a vision board, like a collage of pictures I want to have in the new year, and I keep them as a background, desktop background or my laptop background, and it really does help. Like sometimes it just blows your mind what you can achieve in a year and what can change in a year, so never ever underestimate that. So this sums up the 5 habits to glow up your mind and how to master your productivity. Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this was useful, and I will most likely do a part 2, because this is very, very important, and let's crush 2024.